ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तावत्र विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। ॐ जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधकेभ्यो साधुभ्यो नमः। अस्मत् गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां कृपया भागवत उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति एकदा कल्याणार्थं साधकभक्त उपासक धर्मसंस्थापकानां विघ्ननिवारण समस्त संपदा शक्तीनां साधनानाम् अवाप्तिद्वारा विजयप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादशस्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ पारायणं। We have done yesterday up to 25 shlokas. Okay. Again, let us chant again from 20th. Beautiful. Loving, taking care of both the mothers of Bhagavan Krishna, Yashoda and Rohini. Enjoy that one. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dashamaskandha Parayanam Atha Ashtamodhyayah Shri Shuka Uvacha Ityatmanam Samadishya Garge Cha Swagruham Gate Nandaha Pramudito Mene Yatmanam Purnamashisham Kalena Vrajatalpena Gokule Ramakeshavau Janubhyam Sahapanibhyam Ringamanau Vijahratuhu तावङ्घ्रियुग्ममनुकृष्य सरीसृपन्तौ घोषप्रघोषरुचिरं व्रजकर्दमेषु तन्नादहृष्टमनसावनुसृत्य लोकं मुग्धप्रभीतवदुपयतुरन्ति मात्रोः तन्मातरौ निजसुतौ घृणया स्नुवन्त्यौ पङ्काङ्करागरुचिरावुपगुह्य दोर्भ्यां दत्त्वा स्तनं प्रविवतोः स्म मुखं निरीक्ष्य मुग्धस्मिताल्पदशनं ययतुः प्रमोदम् यर्ह्यङ्गनादर्शनीयकुमारलीलौ अन्तर्व्रजेतदबलाः प्रगृहीतपुच्छैः वत्सैरितस्ततौ भावनुकृष्यमाणौ प्रेक्षन्त्यौज्झिदगृहा जहृषुर्हसन्त्यः शृङ्ग्यग्निदंष्ट्र सिजलद्विजकण्टकेभ्यः क्रीडापरावतिचलौ स्वसुतौ निषेद्धुं गृह्याणि कर्तुमपि यत्र न तज्जनन्यौ शेकात आवतुरलं मनसो नवस्थाम कालेनाल्पेन राजर्षे रामः कृष्णश्च गोकुले अघृष्टजानभिः पद्भिः विचक्रमतुरञ्जसा ततस्तु भगवान् कृष्णः वयस्यैर्व्रजबालकैः सह रामो व्रजस्त्रीणां चिक्रीडे जनयन्मुदं कृष्णस्य गोप्यो रुचिरं वीक्ष्य कौमारचापलं शृण्वत्याः किल तन्मातुः इति होचुः समागताः वत्सान्मुञ्चन् क्वचिदसमये क्रोशसञ्जातः सः स्तेयं स्वाद्वत्यतदधिपयः कल्पितैः स्तेययोगैः मर्कान् भोक्ष्यन् विभजति सचेत् नात्ति भाण्डं भिनत्ति द्रव्यालाभे स गृहकुपितः यात्युपक्रोश्यतोकान् हस्ताग्राह्ये रचयति विधिं पीठकोलूखलाद्यैः छिद्रं ह्यन्तर्निहितवयुनः शिख्यभाण्डेषु तद्वितो द्वान्तागारे धृतमणिगणं स्वाङ्गमर्थप्रदीपं काले गोप्यो यर्हि गृहकृत्येषु सुव्यग्रचित्ताः एवं धार्ष्ट्यान्युषति कुरुते मेनादीनिवास्तौ स्थेयोपायैर्विरचति कृतिः सुप्रतीको यथास्ते इत्थं स्त्रीभिः सवयनयन श्रीमुखालोकिनीभिः व्याख्यातार्था प्रहसितमुखी न ह्युपालब्धुमैच्छतु एकदा कृष्णमानास्ते रामाद्या गोपदारकाः कृष्णो मृदं भक्षितवान् इति मात्रे न्यवेदयन् सा गृहीत्वा करे कृष्णम् उपालभ्य हितैषिणे यशोदा वयसम्भ्रान्त प्रेक्षणाक्षमभाषतः यशोदोवाच कस्मान्मृदमदान्तात्मन् भवान् भक्षितवान् रहः वदन्ति तावकाह्येते कुमारास्तेऽग्रजोऽप्ययम् श्रीकृष्ण उवाच नाहं भक्षितवानम्ब सर्वे मिथ्याभिशंसिनः यदि सत्यगिरः तर्हि समक्षं पश्य मे मुखं यद्येवं तर्हि व्यादेहीति उक्तः स भगवान् हरिः व्यादत्ता व्याहतैश्वर्यः क्रीडामनुजबालकः सा तत्र ददृशे विश्वं जगत्स्थास्वचखं व्यदेव च वैकारिकाणीन्द्रियाणि मनोमात्रा गुणास्त्रयः एतत् विचित्रं सह जीवकाल स्वभावकर्माशयलिङ्गभेदं सूनोस्तनौ वीक्ष्य विदारितास्ये व्रजं सहात्मानमवापशङ्कां किं स्वप्न एतदुत देवमाया किं वा मदीयो बत बुद्धिमोहः अतो अमुष्यैव ममार्भकस्य यः कश्चन उत्पत्तिक आत्मयोगः अथो यथावन्न वितर्कगोचरं चेतो मनः कर्मवचोभिरञ्जसा यदाश्रयं येन यतः प्रतीयते सुदुर्विभाव्यं प्रणतास्मि तत्पदम् अहं ममासौ पतिरेष मे सुतः प्रजेश्वरस्याखिलवित्तपासते गोप्यश्च गोपाः सह गोदनाश्च मे यन्माया यान्माययेत्थं कुमतिः समे गतिः इत्थं विदिततत्त्वायां गोपिकायां स ईश्वरः वैष्णवीं व्यतनोन्मायां पुत्रस्नेहमयीं विभुः सद्यो नष्टमतिर्गोपी सारोप्यारोहमात्मजं प्रवृद्धस्नेहकलिल हृदयासेद्यथा पुरा त्रय्या चोपनिषद्भिश्च साङ्ख्ययोगैश्च सात्वतैः उपगीयमानमाहात्म्यं हरिं सामन्यतात्मजं राजोवाच नन्दः किमकरोत् ब्रह्मन् श्रेय एवं महोदयं यशोदा च महाभागा पपौ यस्याः स्तनं हरिः पितरौ नान्वविन्देतां कृष्णोदारार्भके हितं गायन्त्यद्यापि कवयः यल्लोकशमलापमोहं श्रीशुक उवाच द्रोणो वसूनां प्रवरः धरया सह भार्यया करिष्यमाण आदेशान् ब्रह्मणस्तमुवाचः जातयोर्नौ महादेवे भुवि विश्वेश्वरे हरौ भक्तिः स्यात् परमालोके ययाञ्जो दुर्गतिं तरेत् अस्त्वित्युक्तः स भगवान् व्रजे द्रोणो महायशाः जज्ञे नन्द इति ख्यातः यशोदा साधरा भवतु ततो भक्तिर्भगवति पुत्रीभूते जनार्दने दम्पत्योर्नितरामासीतु गोपगोपीषु भारत कृष्णो ब्रह्मण आदेशं सत्यं कर्तुं व्रजे विभुः सह रामो वसन्शक्रे तेषां प्रीतिं स्वलीलया इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे पूर्वार्धे विश्वरूपदर्शनं नाम अष्टमोऽध्यायः. Whatever Lord Krishna's beautiful, most loving, enchanting LEELAS, by continuously singing, thousands and thousands of people have become bhaktas, parama bhaktas. They have become one with the Lord, reached to his abode. All those Leelas are mentioned, the Bala Leelas, in short, in one line in this chapter. Now, to talk on each of these Leelas is some hundreds of Janma Punya we have to have. Then only we have the guts and abilities to talk about these Leelas of Paramatma, which take us even beyond the Jnana Samadhi, ya Yoga Samadhi, or Bhakti Samadhi, or any Samadhi. Beyond all that is the joy of these great Bhagavan's Leelas. It is impossible for us to tell all these in 10-12 minutes. Then the mothers also enjoying all those Leelas. Then all the Gopikas coming and complaining about Sri Krishna, doing so many things, so many. And none of them have truly the complaints. They were not satisfied when Krishna was in their house or around their house, by seeing him. They want always to look at him, see at him. Then what is the way to stay long? Going and seeing Krishna only is go with complaints. So take all complaints, go, and they just revel in that beautiful presence of Bhagavan. See the word stena yoga, it is steya yoga. That is also yoga. We know karma yoga, bhakti yoga. Bhagavan used to do the steya yoga. And how many nutcut leela he used to do, Very funny. When he takes that butter, gives to monkeys. If they don't eat, he breaks all the pots, saying that the old stale butter it is, even monkeys are not eating. How did you put it like that? You should have distributed early. If he cannot reach out, then he will make some children stand and he will climb on them and then he take. Then if any house there is no butter, he will pinch the children, make them cry and disturb everybody at home and he will run. In some other case, he will eat all butter and put it in the mouth of the daughter-in-law there and he goes. And then when the mother-in-law gets up, that butter is broken pot and the daughter-in-law has got on the mouth, then both of them fight. He will enjoy. When he's in a black room, dark, can't be seen. In that way, if the butter is kept, somehow from his own body, such a Divya Kanti comes that everything is so clear to him and others. You understand? Like that, one after the other. Then he will untie the calves. And these old, heavy, loaded gopis have to run to catch the calves and he will laugh them. Then, when they become angry, Krishna, why are you doing like that? The more they become angry, the more he will laugh. He will. So, there's no other, no Leela which he has not done. Then, every day there is court. Judge is Yashoda. All Gopikas are the prosecutors. He is a defense lawyer. Apna case. Khud he will lado. Then every time he will win it. And all those you have to be. See, even Upanishad mantras are given in the Upanishads. But what beautiful way Bhagavan has made them revel in that pure prema and bhakti. None of us can write. They are not even written also. They are very rare things. Only Maha Bhakta of Krishna, to them only they are revealed, not to all. So this is how wonderful are every Leela of Krishna. Now remember, instead of reveling in utter devotion in these type of Krishna Leelas, by which the whole Antakarana and Jivanam becomes Krishnamayam, instead of doing such a great thing, what nonsense life of Ragadvesha, Kama, Krodha we are living. That too with the people who are so ignorant, so worldly. To them we are attached. From them we expect. With them we argue. With them we fight. And the dead inert objects of the world become so much slave to them that the body, the mind, senses, everything are destroyed. Don't we feel that we are living such a lowest wretched life? Is it not? Where is the fulfillment in life if not in reveling in Bhagavan's bhakti through the mananam chintana of Bhagavan's adbhuta divya alaukika aprakruta karuna purna leelas? Should we not involve in them? And in the leelas smarana paramatma, should we not go beyond our dehendra manobuddhi prana ityadi? Are we not human beings to do this? Who else can do it? From today onwards, just take up these Krishna Leelas and in your own imagination revel in them to such an extent that the Ashayas means our Chitta, the Mana, the Buddhi, all of them should become Krishnamayam, Krishnamayam. We are born only to, through devotion, surrender or merge in Krishna. Everything else is secondary. Everything else is not required. Only Krishna Leela Amrita. That is why how many millions of people have become Mahabhaktas and writing Krishna Leelas, Krishna Vajana, Krishna Kirtana, Krishna Sankirtana. They they didn't study Veda and Upanishad. Oh, Krishna de denge chahiye to. Didn't he give to Arjuna the Upanishad Saram through Gita? They will give. They were not worried, concerned. They just somehow it clicked to them that through Krishna Leela, Smarana, Krishna Chintana, there is Dhanyata in the Janma. Thus they lived on like a Vedanti. He is so lucky to get that clicking in his intellect, conviction, that it is through the Chintanam, Mananam on the Tattva, the Brahma, the Atma, through the Mahavakyas of the Upanishad, that I transcend all my own individual limitations and the limitations of Rupa Nama in the world and reach to the ultimate. That Vedanti is so lucky when he gets convinced of it and reveling in the Mahavakya, Shodhanam, Chintanam, Dhyanam, he will reach. Just like the yogi also. That he just with his all Yama Niyama, Ishvara Pranidhana, Abhyasa, Vairagya, just he does the Nirodha Vritti and the Swarupasthiti. So too, thousands and thousands of people, you know, their names have not come. Only few bhaktas, because of their writings and all, they have become famous. Maybe 0.5%. Like every flower that has blossomed every day is not noticed by the human beings. There are millions of beautiful flowers which have grown and disappeared by evening in all big forests, in the mountains, in the places where human have not accessibility. Because we don't know, it doesn't mean that they are not flowers blossomed. Is it not? The same way, if somebody has not noted, their histories are not written in the form of books, it doesn't mean that there were not so many bhaktas who through Krishna Leela merged in Krishna. They are more in number. More and more. We don't know. Even now there are so many Krishna Bhakta, Rama Bhakta, Shiva Bhaktas reveling in the glory of their Lord and merging in Him. Merging in Him also they don't know. They just are reveling in that the Lord Himself does the required preparation to merge those bhaktas in Himself. We also have to feel for it that our time is getting wasted day in and day out. Excessive sleep, excessive eating, involvement in so many unwanted things. Except Bhagavad Prapti Yukta Sadhana, everything else we are involving, slowly we have to come out of them. Sing for Krishna, dance for Krishna, upasana of Krishna to be done, Katha Leela to be studied, to be reveling in it, cry for Krishna, pray to Krishna, talk to Krishna. In this way, Sarvam Krishnamayam we should become. There is no Madhuryam in the universe, in all the Madhurasas put together also, as much as that is there in Krishna Leela. All devatas took human life, that also in Vrindavana, to have the anubhuti of Krishna Leela, Krishna Prem. How great it must be. One after the other. Oh, beautiful. Bhagavatam is such a great. Then everything cannot be written, therefore other Puranas also have come, in which also the unsaid Leelas of Bhagavatam are spoken. Bhagavatam is not a Krishna Leela only, 24 avatars. Bhagavatam is Krishna is because the Krishna Bhaktas highlighted Krishna Kathas of Bhagavatam. It has so many avatars. But these 90 chapters are taken, therefore Krishna Swarupa only Bhagavata it is there. Hama. So Krishna Leelas are Adbhutam Divyam Mangala Pradam. If you cannot do Karma Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Jnana Yoga, never mind. Just sit there day by day, deeply revel in Krishna Leela. One day become Yashoda, give birth to Krishna and give him food and all. See that Leela, when children, very cute, were drinking the milk and all, and mothers looking at them. What a great fulfillment then that. The last sloka in that Mukunda Ashtakam. Alokya matur mukamadarena stanyam pibantam sarasiruhaksham sachinmayam devamanantarupam balam mukundam manasa smarami balam mukundam manasa smarami balam mukundam manasa smarami. Lot of Janma we can spend in only Krishna Leela Smarana, Hari Leela, Krishna Leela. He played all that. Every avatar has one of the purposes to give the Leelas for the Bhaktas for revel in, to develop devotion in an easier form. Vedanta and all are not everybody's bites. But the prema, everybody loves. Bhakti, everybody loves. Bhagavan's kripa, it is everybody loves it. Therefore, more people can catch this. Bhakti के द्वारा भगवत स्मरण करते हुए, स्मरण के द्वारा भक्ति बढ़ाते हुए, merging in Him. So it goes on, goes on. We are lucky for next 2 months. Every day we are going to revel in Krishna Leela, evening class, along with the 11th, 12th skandhas. So here one day, the children come and complain, Krishna has eaten the mud, minty, Mrudgrahana Leela it's called. She catches him by hand and scolds, Itna butter makhan de raha hu, Gada, why did you eat the mud? I would have not believed if only the other children say, your own brother Bhadrama tells, Agraja happy I am. See that cute sloka. No sloka can beat this one. Naham bhakshitavanamba. Oh mother, I have not eaten. Sarve mithya visham sinaha. सब मिलकर एक ग्रुप होकर मेरे खिलाफ झूठ बोल रहे. See that innocence. यदि सत्य गिरह तरहि, if what this is right, samaksham bhashya me mukham. With your own eyes you look into my mouth. मैं open कर रहा हूँ. Naham bhakshitavanamba sarve mithya. It's so innocent. He said, I'm only right. They all are wrong. And they have seen him eating and he ate also. Then, show, open. When he opened the mouth, second time she's so lucky to see the entire Brahmanda and Vishwa in her mouth, in his mouth. Yadi evam tari vyadehi. If it's so, you want to prove your innocence, open your mouth. Iti ukta sa Bhagavan Hari Vyadatta. Opened the mouth. Avyata Ishwarya Krida Manuja Balakaha. The one who has everything under his control came as human as a Krida. Sa tatra dadrushe vishwam. Jagatu stasnu kham dishaha sa adri dvipa abdi bhugolam vayu agni Indu tarakam jyotish chakram jwalam tejaha namaswan vyad vaikarikani indriyani manaha matra gunastrayaha. Right from Trigunas up to the grossest, the entire list is given. she has seen in his mouth. And then she was stunned, flabbergasted. Is it my dream? Is it any Maya? Or it is something Outpattika Atma Yoga? Is it some special jadoo or siddhi from the birth this child has? Because already he has done so many lila of killing so many big, big rakshasas. Then in the next three slokas, she becomes absolutely contemplative and meditative. And in that Adbhuta Vedanta Bhasha, that Lord, in his whose presence, his own Maya, creates and plays the world and dissolves. To that Paramatma I am surrendering. See, atha yathavat na vitarga gocharam cheto mana karma ochoviramsa yad ashrayam yena yata pratiyate sudur vibhavyam pranatasmi tatpadam. That Lord, in whose presence everything is running, I just surrender to Him. And I am now, she says, Aham mama asau patiheshah me sutah Rajeshwarasya akhila vittapasati gopyah gopaha sa godanashme yanmayatam kumati samegati. She said that Lord, coming under whose Maya, I just am living life like Panchakosha, taking him as my son, him as my husband, and this Gokula as mine. That Lord in whose Maya all this drama is happening, he is my Gati, I am surrendering to him. So to make her realize her devotion to the Lord and Mithyatva of the Jagat, Maya of the Ishvara and Ishvara Mahima, Bhagavan has shown in the mouth everything. When she that realized, immediately just became normal, as if again the Balakaha. Then Ankamaropya she played. There's so many things. Oh, very sublime. Everything cannot be easily understood by our Antakarana, soaked in Vishayas, through Kamakrodhadi, through Indriyas. We have to come out of all this commotion and nonsense to be able to comprehend, apprehend Sri Parvatma's Nirguna Satyam Jnanavantam Brahma and Saguna Avatara Leelas. May we all that way be at the feet of the Lord with all devotion, surrender, that He blesses us. Not with so much of knowledge, wisdom, if He wants, let Him give, but this much that we come out of our samsara dukkha creating ajnana and upadhi tadatmya. May we all also revel in Saguna Paramatma, our Nirguna Paramatma Para. Tasmin Drushte Paravare. May we all become the visionary seers of Parabrahma Satyam Jnanavanantam. May we all revel in utter devotion, seeing the entire universe and our role in it. May we also revel in Bhagavan's various avatara leelas. May we find total fulfillment only in this. May we not be distracted or pulled into anything else other than Krishna Sthiti. That's all. Then that question asked Kaviraja, what punyam they have done, Nanda Yashoda, that Vasudev Dev को भी जो नहीं मिला वो अनुग्रह इनको मिला है to see that Bala Leelas of that. Then Shukadevi says, oh, they are now our Yashodananda, but in the Purva Janma they are one of the Ashtavasus is Drona, his name. And her name is Dhara. They were Brahma Manasa Putras. Bhagavan Brahma told them these Adeshyas to do. They were so devotedly doing. Then Brahmadev blessed them. You will be born there, and Lord Himself will come as your child. While playing with Him, you purify yourself and get to that utmost devotion and reach to the Lord. That's how the Nanda Yashodhar, Drona and Dhara. Like Devaki Vasudevar, Prishni and Sutapah. Thus, the more and more upasana sadhanas we do in our future lives, we will have Bhagwan Himself in our life. We ourselves may be dedicated to Bhagwan, some or the other form, or in any Guru Kula, Guru Ashrama we stay, Sadhu Santa Sangati, anything which again and again reminds of Bhagavan, takes us away from Maya. All those Uttama Urdhva Janma, we get them. And should we not be in that great joy of devotion to God and that meditation on the truth, or should we suffer the pangs of body and its limitation, demands of senses, commotions of the mind, persecutions of the intellect, frustration from the world of things and beings? Should we go through this nonsense only? Think. Very essential it is. No more playing the wrong play of our life of keeping ourselves away from God. Enough of it. Enough of all that games. Let us now play the real game of our own sadhanas of surrendering ourselves to Bhagavan. There is no other way for us redemption. Else we keep doing all nonsense of papa dharma, and that takes us to so many of the bondages of dukkha and all. Oh, no more. This is how Krishna Leelas are so enchanting. What to talk? Can anybody talk? Batao? And what can they talk? Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Hmm. श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं भङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अमृतः अदपिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामा मुञ्चत कर्हिचित नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवतमहापुराणमेकादशस्कन्धः मुक्तिरेत्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच गच्छोद्धवमयादिष्टः बदर्याख्यं ममाश्रमं तत्र स्नात्वा तत्र मत्पादतीर्थोदे स्नात्वा स्नानोपस्पर्शनैः शुचिः ईक्षयालकनन्दाय विधूता शेषकल्मषः वसानो वल्कलान्यङ्ग वन्यभुक्सुखनिःस्पृहः तितिक्षुर्द्वन्द्वमात्राणां सुशीलः संयतेन्द्रियः शान्तः समाहितधिया ज्ञानविज्ञानसंयुतः मत्तोऽनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन् मय्यावेशितवाक्चित्तः मद्धर्मनिरतो भव अतिव्रज्य गतेस्तिस्रः मामेष्यसि ततः परम् श्रीशुक उवाच स एव मुक्तो हरिमेधसोद्धवः प्रदक्षिणं तं परिसृत्य पादयोः शिरोनिधायाश्रुकलाभिरार्द्रद्धिः न्यसिञ्चदद्वन्द्वपरोऽप्यभक्रमे सुदुस्त्यजस्नेहवियोगकातरः न शक्नुवन्स्तं परिहातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रं ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः ततस्तमन्तर् हृदि सन्निवेश्य गतो महाभागवतो विशालां यतोपदिष्टां जगदेकबन्धुना तव समास्ताय हरेरगाधगतिं यैतदानन्दसमुद्रसंभृतं ज्ञानामृतं भागवताय भाषितं कृष्णेन योगेश्वर सेविताङ्घ्रिणा सश्रद्धया सेव्य जगद्विमुच्यते भवभयमपहन्तुं ज्ञानविज्ञानसारं निगमकृदुपजह्रे भृङ्गवद्वेदसारम् अमृतमुददितश्चापाययत भृत्यवर्गानो पुरुषं वृषभमाद्यं कृष्णसंज्ञं नतोऽस्मि पुरुषं वृषभम् आद्यं कृष्णसंज्ञं नतोऽस्मि इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां एकादशस्कन्धे श्रीकृष्णोद्धवसंवाद मुक्तिस्कन्ध ज्ञानस्कन्ध ज्ञानभागरूप एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः. Salutations to Bhagavan in all rupas, to Bhagavan's bhaktas in all rupas, to Bhagavan's avatars in Bhagavatadi, to all Bhagavan's bhaktas, characters of Bhagavad Puranam, and also to all Rishi Muni. Special salutations to Shruti Mata and the Parabrahma Tattva. Slowly we have to come to these convictions that either we revel in the Upanishad Vidya and Tattva Chintanam, or these three beautiful things related to Krishna. One is Krishna given Bhagavad Gita, Nitya Nirantara, Shravanam, Chintanam, Adhyanam. In that also, each chapter, each sloka is so beautiful, so divine, so sublime. Like today when I was talking to the youth, I was very difficult it was for me to try to bring the topic to their level. I'm sure I have not succeeded, but okay, it is their prarabdha what they get. But the joy of studying that slokas, you know, yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha jnanagnidagdha karmanam tamaho panditam buddha. And before sloka, the 18th one, karmanya karmaya pashed akarmani cha karmaya sabuddhiman manusyeshu sayuktah krishna karma kruta. How from karma yogi, jnana karma sannyasa yogi we have to become, which is that jnana which helps us in reaching to karma sannyasa, leading to our dhyana, in which we discover the Lord, the Self. What a beautiful explanation or these slokas Bhagavan gave. Like that, every chapter of Gita is so wonderful. Gita me hridayam partha. Krishno jana ativai samyak. And then enough of Krishna, Gita. Then Gita Sugita Kartavya Kim Anyaihi Shastra Vistaraihi Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukhapadmat Vinusruta Gita Gangoda Kampitva Punarjanmana Vidyate Slokardam Slokameva va Padameva va Akshara. That is why Bhagavad Gita Kinchidadita Shankara Bhagavan says. In that we have to revel. Or in Bhagavad Sambandhi Puranas, all the six of them, if all you cannot do, Narayana Sambandhi, at least Bhagavad Purana. Revel from the Prathama Skandha to know all these Pandavas as to how they were qualified to become Bhagavata, that Krishna loved to stay with them throughout life. Every Skandha again, Bhagavatam is Amrutamaya. Adhikari, Sanda, Sadhana, Skanda, Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Poshana, Muti, Manvantara, Ishanukata, Nirodha, Muktira, Ashraya. Then, or in the last two, in Krishna Leelas through Dashamaskandha. Either in Bhagavad Gita, or in Vishnu Puranas, or in Bhagavata Purana. In that also, as we just now saw, the Leelas of Krishna in the Dashamaskanda. Other than that, where is the way for purification of our hearts? Where is the way for our getting detached from Bhayankara Maya Bhagavan, Tirunatmik Maya Bhagavan, which is making us hold on to this Dehadi Upadi, this Nama Rupadi Jagat. Ah, getting every moment kicks from the world, getting every moment limitations and pains because of the Upadi. Yet, this powerful Maya doesn't leave us. This is called Naraka. Living in Deha, not able to leave the Deha, not able to get the Sukha of through Deha continuously, nor able to leave the miseries come from the Deha. There's no greater Naraka than being in the Deha only. What is the way to come out of it other than the Krishna Leela Smaranam? Or the another teaching of Krishna in the form of Ekadasha Skandha. So two are the Krishna Upadeshas, one is Gita, one is Ekadasha Skandha. Other are the Krishna Leelas of Dashama Skandha, or Vishnu Leelas of entire Bhagavatam, or all the Puranas of Vishnu or Shiva, why we hope. A time should come in our life that as long as we are healthy, alive, conscious, every moment is spent only in this and nothing and nothing and nothing else. May to that conviction we come, and then only all the duskrutis go away from us, which persecute us at every moment in through every of the painful, miserable experiences. हे भगवान हम सबको आपके चरण में खींच लो. And may we revel in your bhakti jnana so much, neither we are aware of the world, therefore nor ragadvesha of the world, nor we are aware of Panchakosha, therefore there is no ahanta mamata with the Panchakosha. Ahamta mamata rahitya to the Panchakosha, ragadvesha rahitya to the Jagat of Rupanama. O Lord, may we achieve it by always reveling at your own feet, in your Leelas, in your Tattva Chintana. O Lord, if you are there, listen, if you are really true in your kindness, please bless. And today we are putting a special, peculiar, commanding demand in front of you. And what is that? You punish us, keep us away because of all the nonsense we have done, no doubt. And why did we do all this nonsense? Is it not because of your Maya? Therefore, you are the culprit, because of whom you have imposed that Maya on us. And how do you think that your Maya can be conquered by us? For that, have you projected the Maya or to defeat us? To defeat only. Then, if you have defeated, it is your problem. Why did you send the Maya on us? It is now your responsibility to take away that. And also, because of Maya and Moha, whatever the nonsense we have done, for which you are punishing us, and the biggest punishment is keeping us away from you. It is you who have to forgive us. We can't do anything. The more we try to do sadhana, the more we are lost in Deha, the Upadi, in the Vishwa only. Every moment, your Maya only is victorious. We are helpless victims and defeated. Then who can help us? Who will protect us other than you? No, it is no more obligation to you to take care of us or not. It is a compulsion on you now. We are leaving no choice. From here onwards, if you are not protecting us from the Maya, if you are not taking us towards you more and more, we will blame you only. We will doubt you only. We will question you only. Are you happy if we become that way Nastik? You tell, oh Lord, come what may we always revel in the revelation of your glories only in your Swarupa Chintan. Don't allow us to go away because of your Maya. We are tired, we are fatigued, we are exhausted. We are lost in this game. We cannot win even little also. by our efforts, by any means. Neither we can win the world by getting fulfilling our desires, nor we can win the Maya to get out of the desires. We can't live also, live, we can't die also. It's a very peculiar is our situation. Who can bring us out of it, if not you? So therefore, Anyada Sharanasti. Tvameva Sharanam Mama. Tavaham Sharanangata. Gataha. Tasmat Karunya Bhavena, Krupa Bhavena, Raksha Raksha Janardana. Pahi Pahi Janardana. O Lord. In that way we have to, every moment in that mood we have to be there. Else, the Maya power, which can manage the entire universe, do you think it will leave us so easily? If not Narayana Leela, if not Narayana Krupa comes, there's no other way. How much ever struggle we do, you study Veda, you do yoga, you everything is only as long as Bhagavan has, his Maya has gone for a cup of coffee. By the time the coffee is, she will come and play with us. Only is Narayana Sharan Mamevaye Prapadyante. Maya metam tarantite. Nobody can easily conquer the Maya. Prabhati. Now in this last few slokas of 11th Skandham, 29th chapter, after all this knowledge given to Uddhava along with ordering him to go to Badrinath and do all these sadhanas. मत्तोऽनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन् मयावेशितवाक्चित्तः मद्धर्मनिरतो भव अतिव्रजगतिस्तिस्रः मामेवश्यसि ततः परम्. What, in which language spoken that this subject becomes complete without? You cannot. You only have to and experience it through sadhana. Then only we can say we have justified these slokas. Okay. With this, Bhagavad Upadeshas are over. Now the Shukadevji's comments glorifying Uddhavji, glorifying the sadhana done by him, glorifying the jnanam given by Krishna, glorifying whole Bhagavatam itself. Finally, glorifying Krishna Mahima. These are the five great things Sri Sukadevji does by telling in these five slokas the glory of all this to Sri Parikshit Maharaj. In that, the first one we saw, Sayeva Muktaha Harimedasa Uddhavaha Pradakshinam Tam Parasutya Padayoho Shiro Nidhaya Ashrukalavihi Ardradihi Nyashinchat Advandva Parahavi Avakrame. Avakrama, the time of going away from the Lord when it came. Even though by this much of knowledge, Uddhavji is in that Advaita Sthiti with the Lord, substratum ke standpoint se, Ishvara and Jiva are one only. That is the purpose of the Mahavakya. Tat Tvamasi. Tad Ishvara Tvam Jiva Asi from the Lakshana Vritti. From the Vachyartha Nahi, Lakshyartha Drishti. Now Uddhava is such a devotee, sharp, intellectual. Long back he has understood it. Yet, Avakrame, when the time of departing from the Lord came, he could not tolerate it, that pangs and pain of separation. No, Bhagavan to order kari diye. No, you can't do the ullanghana of the order. You have to practice them only. Then what else he can do? कृतज्ञता भी एक्सप्रेस करनी है, शरणागति भी करनी है, भगवान का अनुग्रह भी मांगना है, भक्ति मांगना है, भक्ति व्यक्त करना है. What to do? स एव मुक्तः उद्धवः हरिमेधसा. Then Pradakshinam Parisutya. He did the Pradakshina around the Lord. Padayoho Shiro Nidhaya. He has put his head at the feet of the Lord Krishna. Then Ashrukala there are the great tears in the eyes. Ardradhehi, the heart got totally melted out of that gratitude, that surrender, that prema, that bhakti, sharanagati. Neshinchata. He went on profusely, having the tears which have in fact totally washed the feet of Lord. Means that much time he was going on holding. I must be remembering all the beautiful times that are spent with Krishna right from childhood. Again, he must be. And he can't leave that feet and go. Krishna also knows there cannot be any greater devotee than Uddhava for all the times to come. Therefore, he also gave that time, took that time, till the Uddhava is satisfied. There cannot be satisfaction, but at least that upsurge both of Krityagnata, upsurge of the pain of separation, they can slowly come to little lower level, tolerable level. तब तक भगवान कृष्ण also allowed him. He did not fight. Useless fellow, I taught you just now Vedanta Brahmagnana. Still you are crying, you are the same old fellow. Never want to learn from me and understand. मैंने कहा ना तुमको, तुम ब्रह्म मैं ब्रह्म, क्या पकड़ के रखो पाओ छोड़. Bhagavan is not like that rude. But he also, as much the devotee loves the touch of divinity, divine also loves the touch of his own true devotee. As much Prahlada enjoyed when Nrsimha touched him, with the tongue, because he was a lion. And the child is like a cub. So much Bhagavan also in that joy. तो भगवान को भी उसी में अनंत आनंद तृप्ति है. See in this whole world, how many jivas persecuted by my Maya, going away from me. And this fellow, how much sacrifices he has done, how many struggles he went on, how many times he had to go through tough tests have put on him through Maya. Conquering all that, he comes and surrenders to me and says that it is my grace. How can I also repay to that Bhakta? Like that Bhagavan also in that great joy. In the Dvaita Srishti, Bhagavan has so many. But not anyone is as sweet and dearest to the Lord as the Bhakta. And in that the Jnani Bhakta to और भी भगवान को पसंद है. उदाराः सर्वे एव एते ज्ञानी तु आत्मा एव इति मे मतम्. आस्थितः स युक्तात्मा मामेवानुत्तमां गतिम्. तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्तः एकभक्तिर्विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनः भक्तस्य अत्यंतम् अहम सच मम प्रियः. Wow, those shlokas of Gita, 7th chapter, ultimate. बहूनां जन्मनामन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेवः सर्वमिति Samahatma Sudurlabha. How many lives of tests these bhaktas pass, and finally they discover me like the treasure hunter and Vasudeva Sarvam Karke, they surrender to me. Such Jnani, I also love him so much. Bhakta Jnani, Jnani Bhakta. Uddhava is great. Bhagavan also allowed him to Uddhava to revel in that charana. Jitna chahiye karo. Same we will see Bharata and Rama. Here also, see, in Valmiki Ramayana, word used is Bhartrupaduka. In Adhyatma Ramayana, you will see the Bhartrupaduka. Here also we see the Bhartrupaduka. All the three. So, this is what is the shloka, where even though he is in clarity of the Advaita Jnanam, but apakrama samay hai, which is unbearable for such a long time living with the Lord. See, even though, say 10 years, If you do upasana to Bhagavan Shaligrama in the room, puja room, that Salagrama also, we don't want to part with it. Is it not? इधर पंचपात्र हो कुछ भी जो भगवान के लिए यूज किया हम उसको छोड़ना नहीं चाहते. The Japamala torn, फिर भी Guru gave, I have done it with it. That affinity develops. To a Salagrama or this Bhagavan's Pratika or Pratima, if that love comes, if the true Lord Krishna, Uddhava was there for whole life living, how can he live and go? याद करना उस बात को. That's the completeness. And still, ultimately, the Ekameva Advayam only prevails. You have to live only. That is ultimate. Okay. Now the next sloka is, aha, it is ultimate. Nobody can talk on this sloka. Nobody can speak. Like the Advaita Brahma, how much or Satyam Jnanam Ananta you speak, how many other bhashyas we study and all. Again, it is only the Anubhuti which is Parakashta. Nobody exclaimed that, they spoke about it. So too, this Uddhavata is this sthiti, Paramatma's Krupa, that situation at that time, nobody can put it in words. It's a Atita Alaukika Anubhuti. So, this second shloka let us do today. Sudustyaja sneha viyoga kataraha na shaknuvanstam parihatumaturaha कृच्छ्रम्ययो मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः सुदुस्त्यजस्नेहवियोगकातरः न शक्नुवन्स्तं परिमातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रम्ययो मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः सुदुस्त्यजस्नेहवियोगकातुरः कातरः न शक्नुवन्स्तं परिमातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रम्ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः. What gives us bhakti is our company with the Bhagavatas. What gives us the Bhagavata company is these rare moments of writings of the great Bhagavatas like Shukadeva about the great Bhagavatas like Uddhava. And this Bhagavata Uddhava is finished product, a complete product. That he had Bhagavan Pratyaksha Anubhuti, Darshanam. He lived with Bhagavan, he played with Bhagavan, he talked to Bhagavan. Finally, he was taught the Ekameva Advayam, Tattva Vidya, Jnana Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Mukti Vidya directly by Bhagavan, and also he was ordered by Bhagavan to go and do tapasya at that place where Bhagavan himself is doing tapasya. So these five slokas, or even these three, four, in fact, these two only enough, two or three. First, second, third of Shukadevji's commentary, Shukadev's final words. If they themselves become the source of contemplation for us, or the help of God, enough for us to be in the tune of Uddhavji. At this moment, we need more than Krishna Anugraha, Uddhava Anugraha we need. So that we come to the level of Uddhava, which makes the Lord obvious to bless us, fill our hearts with that Parama Prema, Parama Jnanam. That's what I was just chant gitne bhi number of times, talk how many number of times, but there is no fulfillment. Such are the rare these slokas. सुदुस्त्यज स्नेहवियोगकातुरः न शक्नुवन्स्तं परिमातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रम्ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः. As many times you chant, so much you will develop that devotion. But you should know what is the meaning of it and what is said by Shukadeva. While talking this, I believe Shukadevji must have become one with Uddhava, and he himself must have taken Sri Krishna Paduka on his own head. And these are the rare. Every sloka is divine, there's no doubt. Yet, these are some portions where we have to just see to it that we encash it for the removal of our separation from the Lord because of any worldliness. Totally get contacted to the Lord with the devotion, soak and drown in the devotion to God. Every word is so sacred. Now, what is the situation of Uddhava at that time? Shukadevi says, Sudustyaja Sneha Viyoga Katara. The Sneha of Uddhava to Lord Krishna is so pakka. It was not for any of the labha or the phala, that labha or the phala is gained, then ruthlessly we cut that sneha. Like in many of the prema, the phala is over, or the runanubandha is over, or the prarabdha is over. How much ever you try to hold, that will not last. Please remember this point. As long as we have runanubandha, we are together in all our relations with all the love of give and take. The moment if somebody has left you and gone, who was giving you so much love earlier, please understand, accept that the runanubandha is over. You cannot again get it back. Even dukkha given by somebody also is runanubandha. As long as that is there, nobody can separate. Once it is over, nobody can make it stay together long. Is it not? Like prarabdha. Same. Runanubandha is with the people, prarabdha is to the upadhi. When the good prarabdha is there, how much ever we are eating funny food, still you get digested everything. No health issues come. Even if the age goes to 90, 95, not out. But if the prarabdha is strong, that prarabdha when it brings a disease and pain, whatever you do other than going through that, you can't do anything. Is it not? So too the Runanubandha. But the Guru Shishya Bandha should go beyond the Runanubandha. Because Guru never says, I am giving you something, therefore you are Runagrasta to me. Because the knowledge I am giving you is never mine. Then how can I make you Runi? But still, you have come to me and this knowledge you are receiving from me. Therefore, I myself am so much with my love to you. It's not the Anubandha of Guru to Shishya because of Runa. It is beyond. So too the Shishya can never clear the Runa to the Guru. For Guru himself said that there is no Runa. Second, if at all it is there. With what giving you can clear Runa? Only one way you can clear Guru Runa, by giving back his Brahmagnana to him. He doesn't need, he has already got it. I think you're all clearing my Runa every day, giving my Jnana back to. Therefore, he cannot be Runagrasta. It's more than that. He is Bhagavan only who is the giver of mukti. Therefore, Guru Shishya Bandha, Bhagavan Bhakta Bandha is not Runa Sabbandha. It is much, much more. It is that love that goes beyond all words, all logics, all explanations, all analysis. कुछ भी नहीं काम करता वहाँ बस. That is what he had said. Sudustyaja sneha. The sneha of Uddhava to Lord Krishna is sudustyaja. Sushtu dukkhena tyajya. Means impossible to give up. That sneha, that prema, the thought of going away from Lord and I can't see him again itself gives so much pain. In an ordinary relation also, some friend or so whom you are so much love for some years, अगर उसको कुछ हो गया तो कितना डर लगता है यार उसके बिना how can I live? But with Bhagavan when he spends such a lovely time of sneha, how can he give up that and go? So वो स्नेह मतलब the attachment, the prema. Sudustyaja. Impossible for Uddhava to that, to give up that prema and go away. कैसे जाऊं मैं आपको छोड़कर? Hmm. In the infatuating attractions also, those two who have come together with that, they feel so much attachment. In that impure, selfish, gross love only, if that much of prema is there, in the pure love of Uddhava to Lord, how can there be, any looseness or anything? You cannot leave it. Sudustyaja sneha. And the second is more painful. Viyoga katara. Katara मतलब डर वियोग का. That's what. How can I live without you? I can't leave this attachment of mine to you, nor I can live without you. Sodustyaja is one different sentence. Viyoga katara is another sentence. Sudustyaja sneha. The sneha of Uddhava to Bhagavan is cannot be broken, cannot be given up. That much he was in devotion. You and I also have some friendships like that, but because of being away, we forget it. Again, if that friend comes back, we may express that love. But it doesn't happen. Those who have gone never come. Not only died and gone, even people who left us, they won't come. Don't insist also. सफर हो जाएगा unnecessary. आते हैं तो आने दो, जाते हैं तो जाने दो. बस. Learn this as soon as possible. And we should hold on to Bhagavan. So Sudustyaja Snehaha is Uddhava, that it is impossible for him to give up that Sneha and go away from the God. Viyoga Kataraha, without being away from God, Viyoga से Katara, कि I cannot live, मैं अभी जी कैसे सकता हूँ? बेचैनी हो जाएगी मन को, बुद्धि को. हमेशा कृष्ण के साथ रहते हुए, उनका सेवा करते हुए, भोजन खिलाते हुए. How wonderful life it is. Some devotees also, bhaktas, shishyas, they when serve Guru for such a long time of 40, 30 years. And Guru being old, he just leaves. It takes few months for him to come out of it. But by that time, Guru gives them already the knowledge of Tattva and all. That protects them. But otherwise, all the time they are with the Guru, serving him, take care of him and all. When he leaves, so tough for them to manage. They become empty. अब मैं क्या करूं, कहाँ जाऊं? They can't do anything else after serving the Guru. They can't go to another Guru. Only, है ना? वही लोग जान सकते हैं वो जो उस स्थिति में है. So too some bhaktas and pujaris. I know few of them. They were so much Subha, Sham, Rata, Rama, Rama, Rama करते हुए Rama Mandira puja and seva. And they became old. They can't move. They are now stuck to the bed. When we go and talk to them, पुजारी जी, go, don't worry, तबीयत ठीक हो जाएगा. And so much tears in his eyes. अरे, why are you crying? You are there, Lord's Kripa is there. When we tell Swamiji, I'm not crying for this pain and all. I'm crying because I'm not able to do puja to my Lord. How many people suffered during this corona that they could not go to the temple and do puja? Brahmanas. Nobody can understand them. Those who do commercially, extrovertedly, for them it's okay. They only miss the money or dakshina. वो लोग होते हैं. But then those who used to touch Lord every day, do abhisheka, puja to them, to him, those months must be pangs of dukkha to them. There are so many. And they ask for kshama. Hey Bhagavan, I am not able to do your upasana and puja. I have seen it in my life. Oh, long back, our dadis and all of them, when they could not, in that innocent face, crying, we are not able to do upasana. Mm. There are great souls in this world. Not only the gross negative people, they also will become saintly one day, no doubt. But our attention should be on the great bhaktas like Uddhava, whose sneha to the Lord cannot be purchased by anything, separated by anything. The only thing that can make is Lord's order. That's how the Lord ordered. Gachodava maya adishta. Here the sneha viyoga katara or sudhistha sneha means even physically also keeping away from God. Even Brahmadi Devas they cried, Hey Bhagavan, you put us in the Srushti Karya and that Maya is so powerful. It will engulf us so much that we may forget you. Can there be any dukkha than this? Please protect. Then only Bhagavan gave both the Chatushloki Bhagavatam as well as blessing to Sri Brahmadeva. How much ever you are busy in the work given by me, neither the Tattvajnana you forget nor the devotion to me. Therefore, the Maya will not. Etanmatam samatishta paravena samadhina bhavan kalpa vikalpeshu na vimuhyati karechitu. This is the shloka after Chatushloki. क्योंकि भक्तों को पता है कि अरे यार थोड़ा भी भगवान से दूर हो जाए तो माया विल engulf us. How can we can't take that risk, like for me, I can't take the risk of leaving classes. कुछ भी हो जाए मर जाएंगे, पता नहीं कहाँ फंसेंगे. इसलिए कुछ भी हो जाए वी विल सिट हियर टेक क्लास हाफ एन आवर 1 आवर. वो भी उन्हीं के कृपा से, शक्ति हो या ना हो, हेल्थ ठीक हो या ना हो, when we get our support of Bhagwan's charana through the upasana or swadhyaya or adhyanam or adhyapanam, we should not leave it. We can't. Sudustyaja sneha viyoga katarah. Aha. No, in this way, if you see, whether the temples are, some of them, flooded because of rains, some temples because of road widening removed, many temples destroyed by these Rakshasa like other religious people. How much the bhaktas must have suffered. Abba. We don't want to understand this fact that because of this only all the arista or the negativities are happening. When the Purusha is troubled, then the Prakriti becomes angry. Purusha is Paramatma. Paramatma Sambandhi temples, Paramatma Sambandhi bhaktas, Paramatma Sambandhi Shastra and Samskriti. When they are troubled, the Prakriti will not spare them. It is very wrong thing to do. I'm just out of topic, I am saying, related to it little bit. So, Sudusteja Sneha Viyoga Katara Uddhav. Then Na Shaknuvan Tam Parimatum. Tam Krishnam Parimatum living Na Shaknuvan. He is having no ability, capacity to live. No, this what example I can give you. Very, very silly, but I don't know if I'm able to. When first day the mother brings the child to school and puts him in the school and wants to leave, that fellow is cannot live without mother. He feels कि मेरे को कहाँ छोड़ के जा रहे. It happens even with the animals when the cow separated, when the kittens cats separated, when the dog and pups are separated. The child from he's yoga कहता रह जाता है. न शक्नुवन परिमातु. He will cry till the mother is called to school. Let's say for 1 month, the mothers never go home. उसको उधर ही छोड़ के वहीं. That fellow also looks at mother. He cries and for 10 days, 1 month, थोड़ा आदत हो जाता है उसको. In the first few days, तो it's a dukkha. Even the mother also afraid. First time the child is kept in the hands of some other women who are called like teachers. We don't know. Definitely they will not have love like mother, but they also are mothers, therefore they will do it. But the दुख तो होता है, भय तो होता है. ओ मेरा जान का जिगर का टुकड़ा. This is Matru Vatsalya. Many times more is the bhaktas bhakti for a Bhagavan, true bhakta of Uddhava's cadre. Na shaknuvantam parimatu. Remember, Krishna himself is 120 years old. Uddhava also must be almost same. They have seen everything of the life of pleasures, pains, meetings, departures, bereavements, all they have seen. More than all, the Brahmajnana is given by Krishna. Uddhavaji understood everything is Ekamevadvayam Brahma and everything is Maya Kalpita Desha Kalna Vaichitra Chitri Krutam. But yet the power of prema is so beautiful. Attachment भी ऐसे ही होता है. Attachment called attachment when it is selfishness. Selfish is at the level of upadhis. पर उद्धव जी का उपाधि स्थायी सेल्फिश अटैचमेंट नहीं है, वो अतीत आत्मीय प्रेम है. इसलिए परिमा तुम न शक्नुवन, छोड़कर जाने का उनका हिम्मत नहीं हो रहा था. आतुराह, that आतुर is that घबराहट. Now in which language you can explain that inner घबराहट? You have gone through it many times. అవునా? Yeah, that feeling of the parents when after the marriage they do the vidai of the daughter. आजकल बेटा जा रहा है वो घर जवाई छोड़ के. But the daughter, how much that घबराहट. You can't do anything for those 1 week. You know, the parents. Sometime it happens, you have worked for a company for 20 years with the colleagues and boss, and you are suddenly transferred or anything. If you are enchanted by the big package, then you yourself will go by choice. Your choice. But in other case, it is such a dukkha. In those days, कोई रिटायर भी हो जाए, ट्रांसफर हो जाए, इतना दुखी सब होकर वो फेयरवेल वगैरह देकर कितना करते थे. In the retirement time, though, everybody cries and talks about that person, his services and all. If he really genuinely took care, that officer of everyone. Just giving few examples that nowadays this pure prema is missing. Therefore, we are becoming victims of attachments, lusts, and passions, and desires and materialism. These are all lakshana of the Rakshasa. The Manushya, in that also Sadhaka, in that also Premi, that also Bhakti, that is Ananya Bhakti, that is also Sharanagata Bhakti, that is Uddhava is an example. In these two shlokas, our Shukadev is trying to convey it to us. We can't do it more because he'll have to go ahead also because परीक्षित जी का भी ख्याल रखना है. अभी 6 दिन हो गए, 6:30, अब बस आधा दिन की बात है. So 2 shlokas. न शक्नुवन्तं परिमातुम् आतुरः. Atura means that fear, the restlessness, that घबराहट. The heart surgery हो रहा है. Outside, all of them are आतुर. पता नहीं क्या होगा. 3-4 blocks are there. Stents भी लगा रहे, bypass भी. Atura. Not for operation, but for that person. For a mortal love attachment only, if it's like this. To Jagat Guru, Bhagavan Krishna, Uddhava has so much of love. How much he must have? This is the whole knowledge, please remember. When Vidura is in Tirtha Yatra, meets Uddhava, en route to Badri, then he asks what happened to Krishna. Krishna left the body, he told me to come to Badri. Go to Badri, I am going. Then what he told about me? Then Uddhava says, he told to Maitreya Rishi to give all this to you. Maitreya ji will be there. Go to the Haridwar Rishikesh. There, Vidura goes and meets Maitreya ji. Then Vidura Maitreya Samvada are the second, third, and half of the fourth skandha, if you see Bhagavatam. See, this knowledge when it is given to Uddhavji, maybe Maitreya Rishi was there in a Sukshma Rupa also, we will see it. मैत्रेय आदि ऋषियों को डिटेल तो नहीं बोलने की जरूरत है, थोड़ा हिंट दो, उनको सब समझ में आता. तो न शक्नुवंस्तं परिमातु मातरः. Then कृच्छ्रम ययौ, with so much toughness, difficulty, he tried to leave but could not, just like Bharat. भैया 14 years के बाद सुबह सुबह आप नहीं आओगे, अग्नि प्रवेश कर दूंगा. अरे ठीक है रे बाबा, तू पहले तो जा. Like that we will see today in Adhyatma Ramayana also. Then Kruchram Yayo. Kruchram means Ati Kashta. And before going, Murdhani Bhartru Paduke Bibran. Took Bhagavan Krishna's chappal with his permission, Paduka, put on his head. Murdhani on the head, Bhartru Paduke, the Padukas of Bhagavan Krishna, Bibran, सर पे लगाकर फिर प्रदक्षिणा किया होगा, किए होंगे. लेके नहीं गए वो, वहां छोड़कर. Bharat also brings Paduka. He did not, Rama didn't go with Paduka. Bharata brings. Then he puts him at his feet. After being blessed, he takes. Hundreds of devotees have done this to Gurudev. They brought the Kadav, they put to Gurudev. Gurudev used to wear for half day, 1 day, 2 day, then he will give. Then those devotees do Upasana of Paduka and Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Paratrehi Bhavyam Manasantari Bhavayan Guru Padukam Guru Paduka Shakti is Ananta. They did. Adrushtam, luck. I have done to Gurudev's Padukas puja. At least 40-50 जोड़ी. I don't remember. At least 30-40 तो होगा. अलग अलग भक्तों के घर में. So many places. In the Uttarakashi to every day. In some other ashram also every day. For some year. इतना भी करो फिर भी इतना जन्म जन्म का मैल पूरा तुरंत नहीं जाता. Okay. So सुदुस्त्यज स्नेहा वियोग कातरा न शक्नुवन् परिहमातुम् आतुरः कृच्छ्रम ययौ मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रतु नमस्कृत्य पुनः पुनः नमस्कृत्य पुनः पुनः नमस्कृत्य पुनः पुनः पुनः. As I told you yesterday, going to Gurudev in that Siddhapuri camp, May 31, coming out, again going, again pranam. डर भी है वो डांटेंगे तो. वो नहीं डांटते, बट उनके जो बाकी ये क्या कर रहे हो तुम. Luckily they were not there that time. We used to go and see through the window, do pranam. Aha. You know, when we don't have much of Shastra Jnanam, we'll have more devotion. When the Shastra Jnanam is not continuously practiced along with devotion, then premata thoda kam hone ka chance. But Uddhavji never allowed it to happen. He heard entire Sarva Shastra Saram, but he kept intact his devotion to God. That's a great achievement, like Puja Gurudev. Throughout his life, he went on giving satsanga and shastra, yet his bhakti to Tapona Charana and Shivananda Charana was never reduced. Beautiful, no? That life is. So, Bibhrat Bhartrupadike Murdhni Punah Punah Namaskritya Yayau. In this way, you can picturize in your mind that videography. Uddhavji does pranam, pradakshina, does pranam, goes, again comes, takes the paduka, puts on his head, again does namaskar, again goes, again comes. He cannot go. Finally, now Yayau. He left that. Then having left Krishna, where did he go? What did he do? That is one sloka. Then the glory of this great Bhagavad Purana in 11th Skandha is another sloka. Then see Krishna Mahima itself in the another sloka. These three we have to study. Tomorrow we will see them. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru. Today we are doubly lucky because Krishna Leelas also we have seen. Yashoda Rohini Prema also we have seen. Bhagavan has shown Vishwarupa to her. All that. And added to that, Sri Uddhavji's Ananya Parama Bhakti Sharanagati to Krishna. But he will also have to leave and go. Finally, we have to leave this Deha, the Antakarana Upadhi, and be in the self. Then only the comfort, the solace, the final mukti from all bandhanas. एक बार समझ लो इस बात को. देहेंद्र मनोबुद्धि आदि उपाधियों के द्वारा केवल भगवान का ही उपासना सेवा करते हुए उन उपाधियों को पार करके भगवान के साथ एक होना ही हमारा शांति मुक्ति देने वाला चरम परम स्थिति लक्ष्य. Till that time, you have to go on struggling in doing sadhana. If you don't do the sadhana with all struggle, we will struggle in the samsara of disappointment, failures, frustrations, humiliations again and again. Instead of suffering that inevitabilities, if you go there, why not suffer consciously the sadhana? And at the end of it, we'll reach to that no suffering stage of Shashvata Nitya Ananda Saropa Atma Anubhuti. May we all try for that. May they doesn't remain only as words for us. May we become so serious, sincere about them. Let this listening of ours should create a great Jignasu Bhakta in us, and that Bhakta and Jignasu fulfill himself in the Parama Bhakti Sharanagati, fulfill the Jnasa in having the experience of Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Hey Bhagavan, please bless us in this regard. Other than holding on to your feet, praying to you, requesting you, begging you to protect us from inner and outer Maya and Avidya and put us on the path of reaching you soon. Other than relying on you, praying to you, we have no our own capacities to do even a little of sadhana. In this way, we have to become more and more bhakta. Because the next skandha is Ashraya skandha. So the Bhakti Skandha Nirodha, Mukti Skandha Ekadashaha lead to the Ashraya for us. We have to reach to that. Thank you. Let us see Sri Rama Bharata Adbhuta Samvada also for some time. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Bhagavad Mahapurana Shastra Ki Jai Uddhava Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you.